For the listener's discretion, this podcast contains strong language and adult themes that may not be suitable for children. These are not the views of the radio station or its affiliates.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can calm down? It's just so exhausting. Swinging in the wind, going round and round. I know that we won't say sorry. You beg and I plead, but my heart can't beat until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. I see me addressing you. Let me put the smile right onto your face, tracing every inch of you. Using my tongue to find your happy place. I know that we can't play naughty. You beg and I plead, and you pull my heartstrings until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. Until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you.
Hey. You're still muted. Yep, you're still muted. Can we hear you now? Nope, I can't hear you. I cannot hear you. I don't know what you've done, but I can't hear you at all. We were over there.
Hey!
There he is.
Oh, I made it. Okay.
We're playing with the sound for a minute. And
I wasn't playing with the sound. What happened was my dog ate my homework.
Okay. All right. How you doing, sir?
I'm all right. How are you doing?
I'm excellent. Check out my new hat there.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
I like to bring notice. I went out to with Miss Elena Thornton. If you guys remember some time ago, I always have my other little hat sitting back here on my globe to give props. If you remember her father, we did a little segment on her father that sews the hats. This is one of his hats that he sewed, right? It's the faux leather hat. I went out to visit with him, and because I'm like, oh, he has to be an interesting young man, right? Young, I think, is he 89, 79, 89, something in that vernacular there? He has to be an interesting young man. And boy, oh boy, was he. Boy, was he an interesting young man. And I walked in with my hat and he had, that makes me nervous. When the fingers go up toward, that makes me nervous.
I knew it.
It makes
I know
you have no control over the show, but it still makes me nervous. And so he gave me many hats, many hats. And so this was one. I'm not going to change my hats during the show. However, they'll change back here. This one is a nice royal purple. And look at that. Isn't that pretty?
That's nice.
Isn't that pretty? So I will show you some of mine. I have a little stack of them over there. Uh, and I didn't forget about you because you guys know how Chris can be when I get something. Lord have mercy, and he doesn't get something. Ugh, typical
Wow.
sibling
Wow. Okay.
issues, right? Typical sibling issues. What about me? Right, guys. Even all those out there in WUBI Ubiquity Radio Land from all across the many, many countries that you're listening in, you all know he gets to whine and everything. So, you guys, if you just listen on the app or you're listening on the web or you got it playing through your car or your phone, you can't see this. But if you go to the web and plug in, you can see us. Okay. Or if you go later on to our YouTube channel and rewatch this, you can see this because behind our first class candles here, from Michelle Tucker, my pure bliss candle that's burning there as usual, there are three hats sitting there. 1, 2, 3. I'll wait for Chris to pick his head up there.
No, I had to, I dropped my thing here. Dropped my thing.
I didn't know if your big head weighed you down or not, so I was just going.
Ooh. Okay, we going there. Okay. Okay.
So there are three hats right there because we were calling for his measurements of his head, right? To see if, we had some there that actually fit his enormous head. So we tried to find some that were larger in circumference. This was one. So this one was meant for Chris. This one was meant for Chris. Aren't these nice, guys?
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Very nice.
This one was meant for Chris. Isn't that nice?
Very nice.
It's huge, isn't it? Like a big old extra large casserole bowl. But when I met with Catherine this morning, actually, and she gave me the measurements, and I had my, I actually had this. I had my purse with me and had my measuring tape in my purse.
And what did you think you were going to do with that?
Well, she told me what the measurement was.
No. What were you going to do with that?
Well, what I was going to do, like most Black folks, so I had a phone cord. And Catherine, she's like, well, what are you doing? I said, I'm from the hood. So she told me 26 inches. So I said, okay. So I took it from here. It went out 26 inches like this. I said, oh, okay, to right there. All right. So that's that. So we're going to make a circle like this to right there. And we saw that it fit into none of these hats.
I think the thing I like the most.
What's that? That I care?
Is that we have spent 8 minutes and 39 seconds
proving that I tried. That I tried.
Oh, is that what that was? You could have just said you tried, hey, here's some hats back here. We tried and that was it. No, you went through a whole big, let me explain what 26 inches is. I went and got a phone cord. I got a house measuring tape. I mean, it's like.
I wanted the people to understand what I went through for you to, because I try.
You sound like that mother.
Yeah.
That's what you sound like. You sound like that mother that tells their child,
what?
Do you know what it took for me to get here? With your big-headed self, you stretched me out. Your head was 26 inches, and I was only dilated to 12. And really?
You only dilate to 10, but in your case, I think.
Look, I don't know what it is, but that's what you sounded
record, like. Probably.
That's what you sounded like. Thank you very much.
This said my favorite was the measuring tube. Catherine, did it not happen? Catherine, did you not say, well, what are you doing? What are you doing with the phone cord?
And this is the person that will call up later on and talk about their phone don't work because the cord's in your damn bag. That's why. I
have a 14. This is for a 12. So this was not for my phone anymore. So there you go. I got something that I did not need anymore.
Oh,
And we were in IHOP, and I sure did pull that right on out my purse. Pulled it right on out my purse right there. She said, "Where is my hat?" Well, you can have one of these because it surely doesn't fit him. She said, "It's my birthday. Happy birthday." My birthday is Sunday or Monday. One of those. It's it's the
that's
whole
when you
month.
know age. That's when you know age is creeping up on you. When you got to think about when your birthday is.
The whole month.
My birthday is
The whole month.
uh
Catherine said, "You had me rolling." Catherine did not know what was going on. I said, "I'm from the hood. This is what we do. We get something else, and then we take the measuring tape, and then we go and then we do, so we can get it perfect, and we wrap it around that, and this is what we use. This is how that goes."
in the middle of IHOP. This poor woman is laughing with the syrup going everywhere. Okay, I got you.
But the point is, Catherine, did I not try? Did I not wholeheartedly take every hat and then measure to make sure that, does this fit my brother? Does this fit my brother? Does this fit my brother? No, no, no. Let me make sure. I made sure. I made 100% sure.
Here we are at 11 minutes and 39 seconds. And we're still talking about the big head brother. Thank you.
But my point is, I tried. How much time did it take up in my IHOP time?
I don't know, because you did it stop you from picking up a fork?
I didn't eat because
Say what?
I didn't eat anything. Catherine, did I eat anything? I didn't eat anything.
What?
I
So
had
you
a
went to
drink.
IHOP so that you could have a conversation over the pancakes about my head. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I didn't even drink my drink. I got it to go. It's downstairs.
So I guess next time I go to IHOP, they'll be talking about our new menu item, the big head pancake. Okay. We measured it with a phone cord,
So
Size supreme big head pancake.
I will have to contact them so he can make you one, and it usually takes him 3 hours.
I'm sure that's a lot less time it took for you to measure my head with a phone cord, but okay.
I'm pretty swift with it, and see, I did not eat, and I did not even finish my drink.
I mean, this was like Mission Impossible, huh? You went and got a house measuring tape and a phone cord and
And brought the bag of hats just for you. Because if they fit, I was going to make sure I sent it back with Catherine so you had it on for the show tonight.
I appreciate it.
So don't tell me I didn't try.
You tried.
Okay, I tried. But your big ass head. So on to other things.
Please. Rapidly.
On to other things. And let us give another happy birthday to Sally. Happy birthday, Sally.
Happy birthday, Sally, from the guy with the big head.
Yes, he means it. He means it with all that head there. He means it. Yes.
I guess that'll be a trivia question 5 years from now. How big is Chris's head?
You guys should remember. How
We
big
did a whole class on it.
Love you too. Yes. And again, my birthday is all month. Okay. All month. Whole month of January.
Because you can't remember what date it is.
I do remember the date. I don't feel like you need to know the date per se. It's all month. I am an Aquarius. Just know that.
Okay.
So what's going on? I didn't even change our background. I am tripping over here. There we go. What's going on with this, Chris? Who took that picture? What is that in? Update us, please.
Oh, that's well, when I found the lens and a camera I could work with my big head, I took this picture.
Okay.
A young lady's name is Ashley Sophia,
Mm-hmm.
and we were doing an event at one of Luxon City's events,
Okay.
and I took her picture and I submitted it to the magazine along with a bunch of others, and they built basically the magazine all the way around Luxon City.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yes,
She's beautiful. The dress is beautiful. The picture is beautiful. Absolutely. Makeup, hair, everything's beautiful.
the dress was by Christina Dare.
Oh,
Yes, Christina Dare. That is one of hers.
love me some her.
Mhm. And Ashley's with the Young Agency,
Okay.
and so you want to reach out to her. Very good at what she does.
You can tell she's definitely a pro.
Oh yeah.
Definitely a pro. That
Mhm.
was not her first time at the rodeo there.
No. Not her time. Not her first time. Well, not her last time.
Absolutely, absolutely, you guys. And Sally did put up the link for that magazine issue right there if you guys are interested, which I'm sure you are, in seeing more into that, because I know that there are more pictures. And he said that they built this magazine or this issue around this show. So this is just the tip of the iceberg. So you guys jump on there and get that link and then check that out. I'm sure you will not be disappointed, because just looking at this one picture, sometimes when you're walking past a magazine and when they put the is this the cover?
This is the cover.
Right. When they take a lot of time to decide what the cover's going to be, honey, because the cover's got to catch you. The cover's got to make you say, what is inside of here? It's got to make you pick it up and turn them pages and put it in the cart and hand the money and different things like that. So that's what this cover right here makes you want to do. Purchase, see what's inside. So makes me want to do that.
Our
And
own Lamarck Cole is in there.
there it is.
He's in the magazine. A matter of fact, right under there, you'll see all the people who are in the magazine.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. It looks like all winners to me. All
Oh yeah.
winners to me.
Yeah.
Heavy hitters and winners to me, guys. So, like I said, Sally just put that link down there in the comments. So you guys make sure and check that out. Click that link and go and get that subscription to this issue. If you're interested in fashion, makeup, hair, modeling, any of those things within the world or that wheelhouse, you want to definitely check this out. Just the jewelry, just any part of it, get that issue right there. You will
It's
not be
funny.
sorry.
If you look in there, somewhere around there, you'll see the accessory designer. What's her name?
Is that
Uh,
her name? Is that
yeah, her. That one down there.
her?
Catherine
Yeah.
Dixon is the accessory designer in this issue, and this issue is from France.
Look at there. Look at there.
This is from France. I've got another issue coming out in Britain for another group of folks,
Mm-hmm.
and another issue in Italy that will be coming out. I'm working on all of my international stuff the beginning of the year.
Spectacular.
So
Spectacular.
yes,
Uh,
thank you. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have all these folks around me. Definitely.
absolutely. Absolutely. We are TikToking right down to, I see our guest down there in our virtual waiting room, Mr. Donovan Smith. And oh my God.
Monster! Monster!
Yes. I am so excited to have him with us. Look, one of the most, well, you know what? Because we have several of the gentlemen that I interviewed at the Night of Misfit Film Festival, and all of these guys were just so humble. Oh my God, oh my gosh, and all of them winners. to add to all of that too. Okay. And so I'm excited that I was able to get him on the show. Are you ready? Come on here with us. Let me bring him on in here, guys. Mr. And I don't know if he wants to be called Mr. Monster, Mr. Smith, or just Mr. Monster Smith. Come on in.
Monster Smith.
You can call me Monster. That works.
Yeah, that's how I know him.
That's
When
what
you said
everybody usually
Donovan,
calls me.
yeah,
So.
you said Donovan. We're gonna be interviewing Donovan Smith. I'm like, who in the hell? And then I was like, oh, Monster.
Well, it's it's my pit name for it's what I write by, what I go by when I write. So you know what I mean. So
How
Yeah,
are
see,
you?
his
this evening?
government name is Donovan, but nobody know him by that. But Uncle Sam and FICA and them folks. So,
I do love the name Donovan though. It's a original and it means Dark Warrior, so I love it. But
yeah.
It goes right along with you anyway.
thank you.
Hey, welcome, brother. Welcome.
Yeah, well, thank you.
And so tell the people a little bit about yourself, because I know there's some things that, well, I put a few things out there about you because you're diverse, you're a little diverse, and you have
Yeah,
some things going on that you definitely want to tell the people about. And like I said, you're very humble, but
Thank
you got some things going on, and definitely some ones I was shocked that I didn't even know about in following you. But go ahead and start telling the people a little bit about what you have going on that you want them to know about.
Well, basically, the main thing is I'm an author. I write horror books and whatnot, and I've been in a ton of different anthologies and stuff. And I put out my own book full of short stories called Monsters in the Dark, and I put that out in 2021 or 2020. I can't remember now. And I put out another book just this year called Go It Alone, which has gotten really great reviews, and it's been compared to Hannibal Lecter, the Hannibal Lecter series. So I mean, and that's from somebody who's worked in Hollywood for quite a while and who was an award-winning screenwriter and author himself. So it comes, it's from somebody high up. So I don't think it's that great, but they do. But that's kind of where I got. Yeah. That's where I kind of got started. It was just writing. I started writing for a couple websites and stuff. I've always loved horror movies. I've always loved movies in general, and just I love books. I just love any music, all kinds of stuff. So I try to get into a little bit of everything and be basically a master of none, but jack of all trades, master of none. But yeah, so I kind of transitioned from writing into making movies and doing some other things throughout the community and helping out and the indie horror community. And so yeah, it kind of led me to my short film, which is what you got to see, and it's doing really well right now. We just got nominated for we haven't been told what who's won the award or anything, but we've been nominated again just as of yesterday, so feels good. So
where were you nominated the other day?
Oh, I can't remember the film festival. I've submitted to so many that I can't remember them all. But what was that one? The After Cannes Film Festival.
Okay.
After Cannes Film Festival. So it's like I think it's like a monthly one.
There's the one you won for at Danita's Misfit Films. That was a cool one right there. She always has some really cool awards.
Yeah. There was only 3 of those. Get one. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just trying to get this movie thing going, and I got a lot more people wanting to work with us now after seeing this film. A lot of people love it, so it's getting a lot of great reviews, and so.
I personally like Psycho.
Yeah.
That's where I first heard your name.
So now tell them about this new venture. Well, you have a couple new ventures, but about the martial arts, because that was something when I saw the page you dipped into, you said at a later age, and it was something you really wanted to advance at, and you have advanced at it pretty quickly.
Yeah, I wanted to do it when I was younger, but things just didn't work out for me. So it wasn't until I was able to afford it and had the right days off to be able to do it. But yeah, I basically started, they say when you hit 40 years old that you can't get rid of your gut so well for us males. So I decided to, join a dojo before then, so I could lose it before then, hopefully, and not have to worry about that. That was basically my main inspiration for joining. But yeah, I just received my conditional black belt just before the end of this last year here, so it was a huge ordeal, and it's taken years to get to that point. So it's a very exciting thing. Still tough because I have to fight black belts every day, every week. So they kick my butt, and a lot of them are younger than me. I mean, every one of them's younger than me in there, except for our sensei. But so I feel like in Cobra Kai, there's the guy Stingray. I feel like him sometimes, the older guy with the younger kids. But I'm in much better shape than he is, so at least I can hang with him. But yeah, that was something that really meant a lot to me, and I wanted to do my entire life. And it's one of those things that it teaches you, real life things, discipline and determination and just things like that. And basically from doing that led me into writing my books and making the movie and whatnot. It gave me the confidence to just go out and just go after stuff, um, which I always wanted to do, but I never did it until I started doing the martial arts. And that really, it puts you in the mindset to want to chase your dreams and, you know, live out life the way you should be instead of, just sitting around and doing nothing half the time. So
Good.
That kind of
Congratulations.
yeah, congratulations.
thank
Also,
you.
happy belated birthday for you too. Your birthday
Oh
was
yeah.
a couple days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago. Yeah, I share it with John Carpenter, and it just so happens that that's my favorite director of all time. And I didn't know until years later that we shared the same birthday, so it was kind of ironic. So,
Yeah,
and if you notice in my film, I do a lot of John Carpenter-esque, shots and things like that in the film. When I kind of take a lot of inspiration from him. He's one of my main, uh, idols, basically. So.
I like that. I really
Good.
enjoyed your
Good.
film at the film festival also. And so now you were saying that you also have that you podcast.
Yeah, I do. It's been on hiatus for the last year because I had so many things I was doing, like the black belt in the movie and putting out a couple of books and whatnot. So I had to kind of put it to the side for a little bit, but it was picking up a lot of steam. I was getting a lot of, a lot of people wanting to come on and stuff, but unfortunately I had to put it on hold for the last year. I do plan on resurrecting it at some point here. Hopefully within this year sometime, within the next 6 months or so. I want to try to resurrect it, but I've got so many things I'm doing at the moment that I'm covering remotely, doing reviews for the Horror on Sea film festival in the UK right now. So I've got 12 features I got to go through and review. And, I don't just review movies. I let it sit with me for a while. I give it a lot of thought. Put a lot into those reviews. I don't just, I think this or that or blah, blah, blah. No, it takes me a while to do each review. So it's not an easy thing because I want people to be able to use quotes and things like that to help sell their movies. And I want to help people be successful. So I do that a lot. And, and then as soon as I get done with that, I'm going to help do a little writing, do some film descriptions for the Boston Sci-Fi Film Festival here for this. It's coming up in February. So I'm on the writing squad of that too. So as soon as I finish the reviews, I got to hop onto that and do that. So I'll be busy for the next few weeks at least.
So now, how did you get selected or find yourself being the person doing reviews for that company?
Oh, well, actually, this kind of started one day. A friend of mine named Danny Wynn, she's huge in the indie horror community, and she basically, her and a buddy of mine, Aaron Hudson, the two of them do a thing called the Cinematary at the theater, the Majestic 7 Theater in Tempe, and they do it every week, and they play a lot of horror movies and whatnot, and like underground stuff. Like we just watched Chud last night on the big screen. So I mean, if that tells you what they play, I mean, they play stuff like Chud. So, but she gave me an opportunity and she invited me to join a website and start writing for a website. And so I did that. And, from there, I started getting quotes and stuff people were using. And so I became kind of the review guy. And, it's just kind of taken off. And, people really respect my opinion of, what I have to say about their movies, which is, it's kind of weird at the same time. But, like I said, I put a lot of thought into it. I try to go over every aspect of the reviews and all that. And, I'm not with the same website I originally started with, and I went to another one. I left that one as well. And now I'm at pophorror.com and blazingminds.co.uk, which are two of the biggest in the world, one in the US and one in the UK. So it's kind of nice to have a little bit of, I can go either way with it. I can go here or there, or, if somebody's already covered it on one website, I can cover it on the other website. So that's, you know, it's a cool thing to be able to do to help people out. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be reviewing Escalation, which won Best Horror Film at Night of Misfit Films. I'm going to be doing a review for CKB Christian. He wanted me to review it, so I figured I'd give it a little, give him a little help
My goodness.
and do that for him. So once I get done with this reviewing the feature films for this festival, I'm going to review his and then hop onto that Boston sci-fi stuff. But that's kind of how I got involved. It's just I got a really cool friend that invited me one day, and I wasn't big at writing. I wrote when I was in high school and stuff like that, but when she gave me the opportunity, you got to hop on the opportunities when they come. So I did what I could. And
which side are you going to do that review on for Escalation?
Oh, well, my reviews, the way I go, I talk about good and bad of the films.
No, is it going to be on the Pop Fear or is it going to be on
Pop Horror? Yeah, I'm gonna do
Pop Horror. Okay, I'm gonna have to look.
He did it. He did an interview already for Blazing Minds because a friend of mine writes for Blazing Minds too. Philip Rogers. He interviewed him for the festival, so I'm gonna do the review for a separate, website. So that's kind of cool. The cool thing about having two websites to go back and forth in between. So
I'm gonna have to look for that on Pop Horror then. I enjoyed Escalation.
Yeah, that was a good film.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Oh yeah, you got to see it. When I interviewed him, he kept telling me, he's like, I'm crazy. And the fact that it was illegal for him to film that there. And he said the special effects makeup artist quit. She refused to do any of it. And when he talked about a portion of it that he had to do himself, and because I do special effects, I'm like, okay, just tell me the portion. And he just said the finger. And I'm like, okay. And you were there. It was freezing out there. And his was the one from last film. And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, I was freezing my butt off. But I'm like, I gotta stay and watch it. I gotta stay. I wanted to see everybody's that I interviewed. I expect for sure. And his was the one from last. I'm like, oh, I am freezing my butt off. But holy shit. It was so much blood. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, for being a short film, and I don't know if that's his first one or what he's doing, but that was a hell of a film for if that's his first one or even second, third, or however many.
Yeah. When he said crazy, he said he's gonna do either a sequel or another one to it, and I'm like, where do you go from there? Exactly. Right. Where do you go from there?
That's where it's crazy inventives get. We come up with weird ideas and put weird stuff out. So, but sometimes it comes along just great. I mean, like I said, I got this movie I made, Grimoire, from a dream I had about a guy in a wide brimmed hat sitting at a table with candles, a wooden table with candles on it, with a window in front of him. I ended up making the movie out of it. So right. I mean, you get crazy weird ideas, and it develops into something. So.
Yeah, I was so impressed by all of you guys' films. It was in the fact of where it came from, like you said, and built out from. It was just amazing. So, and with them being shorts on top of it, it was amazing. Absolutely. If you all in any way make those into features, holy crap.
Well, actually, I have a plan to make a couple of sequels, which will basically put it into about an hour-long movie. You can watch the 3 volumes together once we finish it all, and so you'll be able to watch all 3 volumes and kind of watch it as an hour and 10-minute long, however long it ends up being. It won't be necessarily a feature length, but it'll be close to. I mean, 60 minutes, I guess, is a feature considering Little Shop of Horrors. Originally, their very first original one, not the Rick Moranis one, but the one before that, was only about 61 minutes.
62 minutes.
And as a feature, it's a feature. Mm-hmm. So I mean,
Well, I think it'll be spectacular. Absolutely. Because the quality of the work that you guys did was amazing. I thought so. I know all of you all were kind of nervous and like, how's it going to be received? And
oh yeah.
Obviously, I know you all were like, oh my God. And
you do it and then you sit back and go, okay.
Yeah, I was just like, is anybody going to like it? I just hope somebody likes it, anybody. And then I won an audience favorite award, and I'm like, wow, this is the first showing of the first film I ever made. And I won an award, and to me, that means the world. That means that they got to take me seriously after that. So
there you go. Now you don't necessarily get a seat at the big table, but you definitely are sitting where you can see the big table.
Yeah,
So
you get
that's
your
yeah,
foot in the
yeah.
door. So that's kind of what I wanted to do by this, because
Mm-hmm.
it was hard for us with this film because we only had me and my brother was the crew, and we had one actor. And so to pull all that off and do everything we did, and we did props and we did all kinds of stuff. I mean, there was so much to it. And don't get me wrong, I did outsource a little bit. I outsourced the music. I did have a couple people do some props, and I borrowed some costumes from a couple of people. But other than that, I mean, we basically did everything ourselves, and it took 2 shoots to do it all too. It wasn't easy. So it doesn't look like it's the most actiony movie. Not that there's not a lot going on, but at the same time, it took a lot to just make that. So, and that's what people don't realize when they look at films and stuff. They don't realize how much actually goes into making a film. Especially even indie films, when people have to do everything themselves, and they got to do the special effects and the props and the writing and the shooting. I ran the camera the entire time. So I mean,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I played the monster in it. So I mean, you kind of have to do a little bit of everything, and just make it up as you go, and hopefully it's successful. Hopefully people like it. So
Well, they did. They did.
yeah.
So yeah, it was absolutely great. Absolutely great. Now, was there anything else that you had for us that you wanted to make sure that we knew about before?
Not that not that I can remember.
Any
I
new
think
books
that's it.
out? And was it a website?
Well, I do have a book that'll be coming out pretty soon. I have a children's book I wrote. It's called The Not Me Ghost. It's a story my mom kind of invented a not me ghost when we were kids. She had 3 boys, and she would say, "Who did it?" And we'd all go, "Not me, not me, not me." And "Oh, it's a not me ghost again, huh?" So, now that I'm writing and I have a publisher, I decided to write the children's book of it. And
I would love to see that. Yeah,
yeah, it's going to
'cause
come out pretty soon.
yeah. How many of us have done? Not me, not me.
Yeah. And
So
there's a moral to the story too. So you can learn a little something from it, especially as a kid reading it. You learn to tell the truth. So, to tell your parents, if you've done something bad, to admit to something that might have been an accident or something, so there's a little stuff in there for kids, that I hope they really enjoy it. But it should be out in a couple of months here. They're working on doing the illustrations for it right now. So
they
That
need to
book
take your
is
picture
going
just
to
the way
sell.
you are right now. They
Yeah.
need to take a picture of you. Just see that little smile you got? Just that. Just you sitting there with that little smile with your Monster hat on. The book was written by Monster. Really? Really? Okay. Really? You're not getting this book. Yeah. I mean, just think about the whole concept.
That book will definitely
Yeah.
sell because that ghost was in everybody's house. Everybody's
yeah.
house. That ghost traveled for sure. I heard about that ghost. I was the only child, and it was still in my house.
Look, I know he's in my house because all of us was like, not me, not me,
Not me.
not me. Right.
Oh yeah.
What- I don't know.
Yeah,
So
it wasn't until I got older that I started telling my mom some of the stuff that she didn't know that us kids would do, and then she was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm like, "Hey, we were kids." So,
yeah. As many times I told my mom, the times that you were right, you were wrong, and the time you were wrong, you were right. All the times that
Yeah.
she missed and everything.
Oh, my
So-
mother used to give us meetings on layaway. Like, you used to get a layaway meeting. It was like, you know what? Whether you did it or not, this is on account. On account, I know you're gonna do something. So this will be a little something on it.
on the time that I missed,
Right.
Yeah.
just because I know I missed stuff.
That's it.
Well, Monster, we have enjoyed having you on here, and you are definitely welcome to come back anytime you have anything new coming out. You are more than welcome to share it on our page. Once you've been on our show, you are family. We are now your official first cousin, your favorite first cousins. Favorite first
Hey,
cousin.
Now, I want you to notice how Monster's looking at me. He's looking at me like, I don't know how the hell do I explain him at the family reunion.
No questions asked. You don't have to.
I got a cousin y'all don't know none about.
We just bring in the good potato salad. That's all they need to know. We bring in the good potato salad. But if there's anything that you're doing and you're sharing, we'll share it on our page, and Once you come on
Definitely.
the official show, we don't just say goodbye, forget you, and whatever. We kind of make sure we try and support you afterwards and everything like that.
Definitely.
That's the way we try and remain family with you. So
Yeah, I have
that's
many irons in the fire, so I'll definitely have something to talk about, within a couple of months. So
Good, good.
always
Good.
do.
Definitely.
So
back. You're welcome to come back, and you're welcome to share it on our page. Our page definitely gets plenty of reach and plenty of sight, and so we're more than welcome, or we're more than happy to help support.
yeah, I appreciate you guys a lot.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. We'll be watching and we'll definitely be supporting. And I'm all about the horror and gore, honey. All
Oh
of
yeah, I'll be contacting you. So
it.
Yeah.
I'm here, especially for the special effects, honey.
For the
Money
special
yeah.
effects, yeah. See
money
that?
loves
yeah.
the effects.
I guess I have to bring my camera next time.
Yeah,
All right. Thank
sounds
you
good.
for coming
All
on.
right.
You have a great evening.
All right, you guys
Have a
as
good
well.
one,
Thank
Monster.
you.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Good time, good time. And I saw you just a giggling and smiling, just a giggling and smiling.
Well, yeah. I mean, because that's my thing. Special effects, photos, photos of what
Hey,
the stuff
girl.
is. I love watching you guys do it, and then me taking a picture of it and felt folks going, was that a real finger? I'm not supposed to tell.
Look, I tell people all the time, my phone, when I went and got this new phone, and they like to take your SIM card and they're like, oh, we're going to destroy it in the bag. No, nope, I keep this SIM card because what's on this SIM card, along with the celebrities that are on the SIM card, nope, that SIM card comes with me, darling.
Mm-hmm.
The FBI will definitely be at my door. See ya, monster. Yes, the FBI will definitely be at my door for all the stuff that's in my phone, the pictures and stuff, and yeah, by all means, it looks awfully bad for your girl. It looks awfully bad for your girl, the pictures of stuff that I have, and the people that I follow, and the things that I take screenshots of. So
Mm-hmm.
looks like I'm planning something pretty bad, but regardless. So I wanted to share because when I went, let me come up here, stop sharing this screen. And when I went back to visit with Elena's father, he said, he was asking about us with the show. And so I was explaining, we're in over 150 countries and it's radio, and it's TV, and this, that, and the other. And he said, oh, I'm famous. I said, yes, you're famous. He said, well, did they see my picture? And I said, well, no, we didn't have a picture. And so he said, they need to see my picture. And I said, okay, well, yes, sir. So Elena took some pictures. And so here's a picture of him with one of his hats on. And he said, I want a picture of me next to my sewing machine. I say, yes, sir. And I'll put the picture up there.
There you
And
go.
we took a couple different pictures of him. We'll take that one down, show another one right quick. And he said, let me put the other one up here. And he said, I want them to know that I am friends to everyone, whether they are yellow, blue, green, or no matter what they look like, what they believe in. I am friends to them all. I just want to love everybody and make my hats and be happy. I said, I will let everybody know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I will let them all know. So there's one more. Hold on. There we go. He said, now you come in here with me. He said, are we far enough apart? I don't want your husband to get upset. He said, because you're beautiful and I don't want him to get upset. I said, we're okay. We're okay.
That's cute.
We're okay. Such a nice man. So nice.
So
nice.
where's your picture?
What do you mean, where's my picture?
Well, you said you're going to put up a picture of you with him.
Do you not see me in the picture?
That's you. Wow. Okay.
Who the hell do you think it is?
Well, I didn't think it was you. Because last time I saw you, you hadn't lost all that weight.
You can't even see how much weight I lost because I got on a big shirt.
Well, I don't know what you lost in that, but you look different. You look cute.
I got on a big shirt. Just wait till you see me.
But that's all right. I like what I see.
You say, where's a picture of you?
I'm sitting there looking like, where's the picture of you? You showed me some picture of somebody else. Like, where's the picture of you?
I'm looking at my equipment. I'm like, is the picture not up there? Wait a minute.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Let me get my glasses.
People lose weight on you and they think you're supposed to know. Okay, my bad.
You can't even see the amount of weight I lost because I had on a big shirt.
Well,
Just wait.
let me show you.
Just wait. Ask Catherine. She saw me today. I had on my little medium shirt.
Okay. I will ask her.
Mm-hmm.
I will ask her.
But yes, just wait till my birthday.
All my,
To my birthday.
all
To my birthday.
my.
I'm officially under 200 pounds now.
There you go.
I'm officially under 200 pounds.
All
So,
right.
yeah, and still working on it. Still working on it. So anyway, yeah, I am so pleased that he was able to come on. So next week, I wasn't going, ooh, my ear's itching. I'm sorry. Thank you, Sally. Thank you. Sister been over here working hard. From being sick and all those steroids and all of that type of stuff that had me putting on all that weight. And adding all the other health conditions that it does. So sister's been over here working hard. I went to storage today to get some of the smaller clothes back out. And that was pleasing to me. So it'll look like a new wardrobe, but it ain't. It's just
Woo. When you pull your old clothes out and go, yeah, I like that. That is a cute outfit.
Is that new, girl? No, it's just from several years ago. Things happen. Thank you.
So you were talking about next week? What's happening next week?
And I told Catherine, I said, don't tell him nothing, because she was like, has he said whether or not he's going to be able to do the show because of Barrett Jackson and all the schedule and everything? I said, Chris ain't said nothing. He ain't said.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I said, however, there will be no guests next week, and it will be a pre-recorded show next week because of my birthday. I'm taking next week off.
Okay.
So, and I was like, oh, don't tell him nothing.
Well, I'm glad that you're taking your birthday off.
No, I'm taking the week off. Wednesday.
No, what I'm saying, you taking that whole week off. That's fine.
Let me
That's
see
good.
what my birthday is. My birthday is Sunday.
Okay, now this Sunday or the next Sunday?
This Sunday.
Okay. Well, happy birthday ahead of time, because I know I'm not going to see you. I know I'll hear from you, but I won't see you. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
That's right, because on your birthday, I'm going to be, you're right, I'm going to be out of Barrett Jackson.
Yep. Yep, the big 51. Did you say,
I'm just trying to remember back that far. You get my age, you be like,
Wait, I was talking to our marriage counselor, right? And so she was saying that her birthday was just coming up also, and she was turning 40, and she was like, and I'm just so and I'm like, what? She's like, and I'm, because it's like I'm old. Watch your mouth. That's going to be the first thing. Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth, right?
She's like, because this birthday is I said, I get it. Remember that game on, is it The Price is Right or whatever, with the little yodel guy?
Yeah, yeah.
Said, this is the last because now he's going to be doing this. Luli.
Right, right, right.
She's like, yeah. I said, I get it. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Sally. Exactly. I'm a youngster in my mind. I said, I get it. Trust
You
me,
actually a youngster for real though. Okay.
I get it. But I'm at the age where, now I'm looking at, shit, I could not wake up. You know, just the paradigm has switched. I got less time than more time. It
See,
definitely.
that's what I try to do. Why you in a rush?
Who in
Yeah.
the rush?
What do you mean a rush?
I ain't in no rush.
I can't. I know. I'm telling folks around me.
Oh,
Why you in a rush? Look, your clock is working on one time. Mine is working on a whole nother system. Okay, let's get this done.
I understand. Look, I don't even be rushing driving sometimes. I understand how all that stuff switches. I'd be like, you go ahead, I'm cool. Everything starts switching somewhat, whatever. I'm like, you got it, young one. It's all you. That's your bag. It's all you. Go get it. Go get it.
Get all you can.
Yes.
That's it. That's
And I
it.
told her, I said, no. She's like, now I have to think about, I stopped smoking, that I think about the drinking. I told her, I said, you got to coat your stomach with some oil. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like it used to be. I said, but this is that last birthday where you can, really do, like, go for broke, girl. Go do it while you can.
Because that Monday morning, the brakes are going to hit.
Things are getting ready to change, sis. So do it while you can. Okay.
Talk about daylight savings time, man.
Our Ubiquity Radio listeners and viewers, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate you guys, and thank you to all of our platforms that are listening and viewing us. And if you are someplace where there is a subscribe button and a follow button, click that sucker now. Click that sucker. If there's a share button, click that and share this broadcast with somebody, because they need it. They need to hear it. They need to see it. Share it, share it, share it. Look, it changes. Stuff changes. Stuff
Man,
starts
please.
happening. The conversations with your friends starts changing. You know what I'm saying? What you talk about with your girlfriends. I don't know about guys. Does what you talk about with your male friends start changing with your
Yeah,
age?
because see, you're not talking about your credit cards anymore. Now you're talking about Medicaid, your Medicaid card, and your AARP card.
Well, your friends ain't, because your ass forgot to get yours.
No, I still got time.
But I'm saying you forgot to get yours on time.
You just all about my big head and the time that I don't do stuff. And
All I'm just saying is, maybe y'all look. Maybe you needed a little bit older friends. Daylight saving times. Hilarious, Chris.
no, because it's true. It's like spring ahead, fall back. It's like, oh no, this ain't working. This
Look,
ain't working.
I started looking at the clock so I could think, wait, I need to take my medicine right now so I could fall asleep at a
Don't
certain
play.
time.
Don't play. Because I'm telling you, I got a look, I don't care what y'all say. I got a medicine alarm on my phone. Okay. I got a medicine. That sucker be going off on regular.
And it's one, if it get too late, I ain't taking it. Especially if I need to be up at a certain time. I'm like, I didn't miss the time. I can't even mess around now. If I got to be up early in the morning, otherwise, I'm not going to wake up until 10. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I got one of them medicines. I got two of them medicines. Yeah.
It's not going to happen. If I ain't got nothing to do, cool. If I ain't got nothing to do, but I got something to do, oh no. I need to take that around 7, 8 o'clock at the latest.
Look, I know.
I have alarms for medicines too. Don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. I almost invested in that $40-something medicine container thing that has the alarms on it. But I was like, no, I'm just going to stick with my handy dandy phone. and go with that.
Uh,
I know he get ready to show us something. He's getting ready to show us something.
okay. I want you to understand something. Do you see this? I want you to understand. Okay. That's yeah. That. Okay. Mm-mm.
I have a little thing, a little container that's right there. And I feel with my grandmother, my great grandmother. I got a little container and it's got my nuts in it. It's got it's got my medicine in it. It's got my chapstick in it. It's got my little wipes next to it and tissue. And it's got all my little stuff that I need. If I want to go downstairs, I just pick it up and I just take it downstairs with me. And I can fit my cup in it if I want to. So then, yeah. So it could be right there in bed with me and nothing falls over. A little clear container. Yep.
That's it.
And it's right there in bed with me. Yep. I can roll
That's
around,
it.
nothing falling over. I'm old.
Look, it's real. It's real, okay?
I'm
And you
old.
talking about you 51, I'm like, wow. See, when you said 51, that scared me. That just made me really, really old. No, because you see, you are as old as my oldest son.
Look.
I'm gonna leave y'all now.
Wait, you thinking a boomer always telling you how old you
Cause the bus is gonna come to get me to take me
You're
back to
thinking
the
of my
good city.
youngest always telling you how old you
Man, I
Yeah.
won't argue with that young boy no more. I just won't. I just don't have it in me. It, he's using them big words, and I don't understand. You know,
fancy technologies and stuff.
tech who? Tech whoever that tech person is, get him out of here.
Look, I'm feeling it too. I got the blink camera thing and I can't figure out how to pay for it again. I can't figure it out. I
I'm gonna tell you something.
can't figure
I've been blinking now for 65 years. I ain't never had to pay nobody not there at a
cannot
dime.
figure it
What the
out.
hell is this blinking thing?
I
Then next thing you know, you're gonna
can't
pay.
figure out how to cancel my audibles. I ain't never used it.
What is a blink thing? What is that?
Cancel it. I'm just like
But,
somebody.
what's
I got
the
2
blink thing?
Ipsy subscriptions. I don't know
Some
where
who?
the other one is going. Somebody's getting a free Ipsy off me. I feel like my mother right now. Just somebody's getting a free Ipsy someplace. I
But
can't.
you know what always gets ordered every year without me even thinking about it?
What?
My doggone Girl Scout cookies. For some strange reason, I got 15 cases. A girl I just got to notice the other day. You know,
You
your
don't complain
15,
about that,
huh?
huh? You don't complain about that.
Huh? No, I don't.
Okay, Sally. What is this link for? What is this? Redbubble.com shop funny senior citizen
Look,
post.
first of all, the fact that she put some doggone senior citizen posters up there got me bothered.
Say I'm already having problems canceling stuff and paying for stuff. Can't figure out, and you're gonna put up some other link. What is this for? Is this to make fun of me? I feel like it's to make fun of me, Sally. I mean, I feel like I did an adequate job myself just making fun of me. Is this to make more fun of me,
No,
Sally?
actually, you didn't. You didn't.
I didn't.
No, you gave me 11 minutes of hell. I would like for you to get back. I would like for you to get back your 13 minutes of making fun of yourself.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, the show is almost over, so I don't know if there's enough time for that. But
Okay. Okay. We can go into overtime on me, but
well,
okay, I got you.
it was planned. So what Sally said, making fun of all of us senior citizens in a loving way. LOL.
You know what I like? I like that she put that us in there because I was starting to get worried. She said, I better throw this us in there before they get hostile.
Ain't nobody getting hostile. I'm just, I need a helper sometimes. I think I do that part. I do miss about having Malik here, because I would just hand him my phone and say, "Help me." I just say, "Help me."
Don't feel bad. Captain grabbed my phone a minute, be like, okay, something I wanted done on my phone the other day. She said, I'll do it. Because you sitting there for the last 10 minutes and ain't figured out what you're doing. Oh, it's my Cash App. It's my Cash App. Thing went off. You know, I'm like, okay, what was that? I said, oh, that's your Cash App. My what? Your Cash App. And we sat there in the store. Honest truth, sat there in the store looking for my Cash App because we could not find it. I couldn't find it on the screen. It was their biggest day, but I just couldn't find it.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't even know I had money in there. That was the scary part about it. Welcome to my world.
Let me have some doggone apps I got money in and don't know. Let me find them apps.
Every day she's finding an app that I got money in. Every day, like, you know you got money in here, right? Where? Yeah.
Probably people paying you from gigs on these apps.
Exactly. I'm sitting there like, where'd that money come from?
You probably done cuss somebody out. They ain't paid me. Oh wait, I forgot to keep showing my hats. Look at this one.
I like that one. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's yeah, that's right. What the weekend of the Super Bowl, I'm gonna be up on the rooftop. So I'm definitely gonna want one of those.
For the rooftop party?
Yeah, rooftop party. And Lifetime Fitness, a rooftop for Lifetime Fitness on Camelback. Yep.
Look at that one.
That's nice. Yeah, I looked up. I was up there the other day with some of the team, and that place is gonna be the bomb. I like all of those.
I know, right? Or this one.
Oh, you had it down.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one you wear to church. That's the church one.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. That's the one.
If Sister Moni don't sit down.
But at least she ain't got no big head on like Sister Jones.
Right. So yeah. I'm very pleased with my hats.
That's good.
My hair totally redone tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to do a Canadian publication for all natural hair. And so
I say you're echoing again, Chris. I don't hear it. They can hear it.
I'm sorry. I will speak lower. So can you hear me now? Am I echoing? Am I echoing now? Houston, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Houston? Am I echoing?
Is he still echoing, Sally?
Am I still echoing?
You just got to keep it away from. It's probably the circumference of the head in comparison with the.
Can you hear this? Please tell me to turn it up.
No, it'll echo.
Man.
Just saying, when you pull it away from that, it stops. It's all science. That's all I'm saying. Again, WUBI Ubiquity Radio. Thank you to our listeners and viewers there. She said, yes, that's correct. She said, that's correct. Uh, and all of our other platforms. Thank
Can you hear me now? Now.
Thank you for all of our viewers and listeners who are out there who are watching us live and then who are watching our replays. And don't forget that this episode will replay on Monday,
Complete with the echoes.
courtesy of Chris. Um, Chris, you can't do that. We're on the radio. You can't do that.
Can you hear me now?
Chris,
What? Doing what?
take that off. You take that off. You can't have that sound during the radio. You can't do that. So that far away from your mouth should stop it.
Can you hear me now? I mean, you kept me on mute for like 30 minutes. Can you hear me?
Yeah. His time frame, we got to work on that with him. His ability to count there, 30 minutes. I forgot what I was saying, but
See, old age will do it every single time.
it will. It will. Fun fact: did you know a duck's quack has an echo too? No, I didn't, Catherine.
I personally, I went to Disneyland a few times. I talked to Donald. I couldn't understand a damn thing he was saying, but he wasn't echoing. But okay, go ahead.
I did not know that, but that is a fun fact. We may have to have fun facts during the show. And don't forget that we will be starting to come with our community corner. Hopefully, we'll be starting those things in February. Hopefully, that'll be coming together in February. Hopefully. Oh, I was thanking everybody. That's what I was doing. I was thanking everybody for coming.
Did y'all see that big puff of smoke that came out
Of
of her
what?
headset
It
when she
said,
said, "Oh, that's what I was doing."
Sally said, Catherine, you quack me up. You guys are hilarious. I was thanking everybody for viewing us and listening to us. That's what I was saying. And that definitely make sure and subscribe and follow and share. And that this episode will replay on Monday. So that if someone did miss it, by all means, let them know that they can go to YouTube, to our YouTube channel, and watch it anytime, but it will replay on Monday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. For sure. That's what we were saying. Then we got to that it would also include Chris's echo. That's where we were. Exactly where we were. Yes. All right, guys. It has been another amazing show. We appreciate everyone that has been here with us tonight. Yes, good night, Sally. She says, good night, everyone, and thank you for listening to a wonderful show. We appreciate you for always being here, Sally. Sally is our director of research. Look, when our guests come on, we always make sure and ask them, is there anything that you do not want us to touch on? Because honey, Sally will find it. She worked for the CIA, FBI, and maybe the mob too. We're not sure, and we don't ask questions. We just make sure and ask our guests, is there anything
The,
you don't
view,
want
the,
us to
views
know?
of, the views of the announcers is not the views of the radio station, and we have nothing to do with any mob affiliations or anything like that, and wanted to make sure we understood that before that last comment came out. Now, moving right along.
If you are interested in being a guest on the show, go to our Facebook page, or going down on the Mike Facebook page, and go to the About section, and it will say like places worked, and it says going down on the mic, and you click that, and it has a link there that will take you to our Calendarly link, and then you can go ahead and Calendarly.
Is that like Bobby Joe Lee's sister?
Our Calendarly link, and then you can schedule there to be on the show. Doesn't guarantee immediately that you will be on the show, but you can put in all the information there. And within our next quarter, we will start doing a very minimum fee for guests, depending on what level of guests that you're going to be on there and what package you choose, if you choose the marketing that goes along with it. Okay. we have enjoyed you and we appreciate you. And Chris, do you have anything else for us tonight?
Wondering if I could do this without echo.
Let's try it.
I'd like to thank my wife for all the support she continuously gives me. She edifies me. She empowers me. And to keep it real, yo, she just puts up with my nonsense. All right. But I love her dearly, and I appreciate her support. And that's it.
That's it, brother.
That's it.
All right. Well, guys, it's been another great one. And again, we want to thank, oh, you know what I forgot to do?
What you forget to do?
Well, doggone it, I forgot to thank all of our gracious sponsors, Moni Loves Effects, Chris Lay Media, Lighthouse Styling and Beauty, and Get Bodied by Stephanie Hollis, and WUBI Ubiquity Radio. We want to thank all of our amazing sponsors again for their support and for putting up with us and for being gracious sponsors to going down on the mic. And go and check all of them out. And don't forget to check out the person that we're getting ready to send you out with, Anthony Frazier in Vibrations. You're going to notice a smile coming on the guy's face next to me with this song coming on, because that's his jam. It's both of our jams, but my goodness, even though you don't see us on the screen anymore, he gets to boogie in every time Vibrations come on. So go check out Anthony on all music platforms. He has plenty of other songs, but that's the one that we play on here. So go check him out and tell him Going Down the Mic sent you. Guys, have an amazing rest of the week. And you won't see us again live until February, because I'm going to be celebrating my birthday. You take care. Peace.
Peace.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can calm down? It's just so exhausting. Swinging in the wind, going round and round. I know that we won't say sorry. You beg and I plead, but my heart can't beat until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. Put the smile right onto your face, tracing every inch of you, using my tongue to find your happy place. I know that we can't play naughty. You beg and I plead, and you pull my heartstrings until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. Until I feel the vibrations.